guys, welcome to the big story and my opinion. This is where I take some of the trending issues on the media, bring them here and then break them down to your understanding. So this time around, I am going into the issue of Mrs. Cecilia Dapaah. Yes, our Minister of Sanitation. Yes, she's been trending since the weekend over an issue of $1 million theft by her maid. Yes, her maid stole $1 million, 35,000 euros, and then some of her jewelries plus millions of cedis, just like how she put it out in the media. So apparently this issue is not a new issue. It's been there since 2022, and they've been going to court since then. But at that time, the maid was just 17 years of age. But now the maid is now 18 years of age and is eligible to go to jail if court finds her guilty for the accused issue on board. So my issue here is, have you thought of what $1 million can do for the entertainment industry in Ghana here? Have you thought about it? $1 million, if you convert it to Ghana currency, is like 2.8 billion Ghana cedis, like billion. We will stand up, go for loans in other countries and all that. Meanwhile, just one minister is having $1 million in her room, like her room. Why didn't she go and keep that money in the bank if it is just a genuine money? If the money is legit, why didn't she take the money to the bank? This is just one of the ministers we have in Ghana. What about the others? Have we thought of what they also have in their rooms? Away from that, that is not where my focus really lies on today. My issue is, this is Minister of Sanitation. Look at the kind of filth and dirt in this country. We are dying, like the dirt is swallowing us, literally. And you are having $1 million in your home, your house, plus millions of cedis, and then 35,000 euros. For what exactly? Look at our beaches. Look at how dirty they are. Walk on the streets, walk on some streets and look at the kind of rubbish and all that. And even this Zoom Lion personnel, they are not even being paid. So somewhere 2019, Ministry of Fisheries, they came to team up with Kinaata, who is an artist in Ghana here, a musician. We all know him. They came to team up with him to fight against illegal fishing. Yes, and that was a bold step. That was a good one. Imagine all the other ministers teaming up with these creative art personnel to embark on promoting certain legal, or I don't know how to put it, but imagine all these ministers teaming up with the artists to promote something positive. How is it going to be? Because believe it or not, these celebrities, these artists, actors and all that, most of them are like mini gods. We worship them, like people worship them. People respect them even more than the president of Ghana. Trust me. Let Shatta Wale stand up right now and declare something that, oh, let's all move to this side. We are going for a cleanup campaign over there or something. Like, imagine that the Minister of Sanitation has really called on to Shatta Wale to team up with him to do something. And Shatta Wale takes to his social media page to announce that, oh, all Shatta fans, we are moving to this side to do a cleanup. Imagine how that thing is going to be like. Imagine that Shatta Wale just announcing that, come on, let's go here, let's go and clean up this place. And no, why are you doing this? Ministry of Fisheries, they did a good thing, and that is nice. So we have other artists such as Sarkodie in 2001. He also engaged in a cleanup exercise at the beach, and it was beautiful. Gasmilla also does the same thing. So if artists can even take it up on themselves to do these things, imagine that these ministers will actually want to team up with them, or then push a little money into them to motivate them that, oh, guys, help us, announce to the people, let's get them on board to do these things. Do you think people will not come out in their numbers to do things? Look at the kind of filth going on in this country. Minister of Sanitation, you were having $1 million in your room, your home. Don't you have a bank account? If the money was that legit, why wasn't it in your bank account? Why was it in your home? I mean, let's be truthful to ourselves here. No, right now everybody is on Minister of Sanitation because her issue is out there. Like, everybody is talking about her, but she's not the only person having such a huge amount. She's a woman. No, imagine a woman in government having such amount. Just think about the men. What the men will be having. They can be having like $5 million right in their accounts, in their homes, and they can't put it in the bank because it is not legit. We are not saying, if it is her personal money, we are not forcing her to actually use the money for such a project. You understand? We are not forcing her. If it's a personal money, we are not forcing her to engage in such projects. But if it is truly for the government, there is no harm at all if she should just come in, call on some of these artists to team up with them to promote sanitation in Ghana. Because death is swallowing us. Go to the beaches and see the kind of filth over there. I keep using the beaches because these are some of the places that sometimes when you're stressed up, you go to relax. You can go there just to have some fresh air, just to release stress, just the breeze alone. But you get there and, excuse me to say, the black rubbers, people would tie them, and if you don't know, you go and put a rubber at the beach side in Ghana here. What you have on your leg is only God. So please, all these ministers, please team up with the creative arts personnel we have here, the artists, the actors, like team up with them. These people are like gods that we worship. When they speak, people listen to them. Even the president doesn't come. So please, let's team up with them. And then this should be like a lesson to other actors and, other ministers over there. If you have such amounts of money that belongs to the state, don't be selfish. Don't keep it in your pockets. That money can do a lot for the state. We will be there and we'll all be blaming governments. But the money, he's not the only one spending it. Some have been passing corners. Yes, and those corners, we can't go straight to them because after everything is all said and done, it's all leads to the governments because he is the one in power. But please, the ministers, help the presidents. We don't have to lay back and be doing things that really wouldn't help the state. You understand? That is why you are ministers. You have been put in the place of the president for the people so that we can go to you before getting to the president. But if you people are not setting good examples for us, please, that is a turn-off for all of us. So my name is Yaira Ofori and this is the big story and my opinion. Kindly leave your comments in the comment section. I promise to be back with more interesting stories and my opinion. Bye.
OnePlay. Add class to your music.
Thank you very much for watching OnePlay Africa on YouTube. Kindly subscribe for more.